personal questions. I'm going to be asking you a large number of personal questions, and I would like you to answer, please, and then I will record your answers, if that's okay with you. Yeah? Okay, so we'll jump right into it. Question number 1. What weird food combinations do you really enjoy? What social stigma does society need to get over? What food have you never eaten but you'd really like to try? What is something you really resent paying for? What would a world populated by clones of yourself be like? Do you think that aliens exist? What are you currently worried about? Where are some unusual places that you've been? Where do you get your news? What are some red flags to watch out for in daily life? What movie can you watch over and over without ever getting bored of? When you are old, what do you think children will ask you to tell stories about? If you could switch to movie characters, what switch would lead to the most inappropriate movies? What inanimate object would be the most annoying if it played loud, upbeat music while being used? When did something start out badly for you, but in the end it was great? noticed if scaled down to the size of a cat? If your job gave you a surprise 3-day paid break to rest and recuperate, what would you do with those 3 days? What's wrong but sounds right? What's the most epic way you've seen someone quit or be fired? If you couldn't be convicted of any one type of crime, what criminal charge would you like to be immune to? What's something that will always be in fashion no matter how much time passes? What actors or actresses play the same character in almost every movie or show they do? In the past, people were buried with the items they would need in the afterlife. What would you want to be buried with so you could use it in the afterlife? What's the best or worst practical joke that you've played on someone or that someone has played on you? Who do you go out of your way to be nice to? Where do you get most of your decorations for your home? What food is delicious but a pain to eat? Who was your craziest or most interesting teacher? What old person things do you do? amazing slow motion video you've ever seen? Which celebrity do you think is the most down to earth? What would be the worst thing to hear as you were going under anesthesia before heart surgery? What's the spiciest thing you've ever eaten? What's the most expensive thing you've broken? What obstacles would be included in the world's most amazing obstacle course? What makes you roll your eyes every time you hear it? What do you think you are much better at than you actually are? Should kidneys be able to be bought and sold? What's the most creative use of emojis you've ever seen? When was the last time you got to tell someone, "I told you so"? What riddles do you know? What's your cure for hiccups? What invention doesn't get a lot of love but has greatly improved the world? What's the most interesting building you've ever seen or been in? What mythical creature do you wish actually existed? What are your most important rules when going on a date? judge a person? If someone narrated your life, who would you want to be the narrator? What was the most unsettling film you've ever seen? What unethical experiment would have the biggest positive impact on society as a whole? When was the last time you were snooping and found something you wish you hadn't? Which celebrity or band has the worst fan base? What are you interested in that most people aren't? And now for today's final question. If you were given a PhD degree but had no knowledge of the subject of the degree besides what you have now, what degree would you want to be given to you? Okay, thank you very much for answering all those questions. I believe there were over 55 questions in total in the end. I have a lot of data here for me to look through, go over, compile and add to my ongoing research. I want to thank you very much for being a part of that research and for helping me so much. Perhaps you can help me again in the future. Perhaps I could ask you some more questions similar to these in the future. Would you like that? Yeah, that would be absolutely great if I could see you again sometime.